The City of North Vancouver is a waterfront municipality on the north shore of Burrard Inlet, directly across from Vancouver, British Columbia. It is the smallest of the three North Shore municipalities, and the most urbanized as well, although it has significant industry of its own, including shipping, chemical production, and film production. The city is usually considered to be a suburb of Vancouver. The city is served by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, British Columbia Ambulance Service, and the North Vancouver City Fire Department. Geography. The City of North Vancouver is separated from Vancouver by the Burrard Inlet. It is surrounded on three sides by the District of North Vancouver. The City of North Vancouver is relatively densely populated with a number of residential high-rise buildings in the central Lonsdale and Lower Lonsdale areas. The city has much in common with the district municipality of North Vancouver and West Vancouver. Together these three municipalities are commonly referred to as the North Shore. The differences between the two North Vans are most apparent to the residents. Other Lower Mainland residents are seldom aware of the difference between the two and refer to both as North Vancouver. History. Moodyville is the oldest settlement on Burrard Inlet, predating Vancouver. Only New Westminster is the older non-native settlement in the region. Logging came to the virgin forests of Douglas Fir in North Vancouver as sailing ships called in to load. A water-powered sawmill was set up in the 1860s at Moodyville by Sewell Moody. Subsequently, post offices, schools and a village sprang up. In time, the municipality of North Vancouver was incorporated. In the 1880s, Arthur Hayward Lonsdale and a relation James Pemberton Fell made substantial investments in North Vancouver, and in 1882 he financed the Moodyville investments. Several locations in the North Vancouver area are named after Lonsdale and his family. The financial collapses of the 1890s and 1907 aggrieved the young city into bankruptcy. As a result of this, the separate areas of West Vancouver and District of North Vancouver came into being, with the city holding on to only a small portion of its former area. Part of the reason was the cost of developing raw mountainous terrain, and originally the ocean foreshore was primarily swamp. The great distances and large rivers to span hindered development. Bridges were built, only to have them washed out in a few years from winter floods. The city and district built Keith Road in 1912, which undulated from West Vancouver to Deep Cove amid the slashed side hills, swamps, and burnt stumps. Yet the city did gain a strong foothold with Lonsdale Avenue. Serviced by the North Vancouver ferries, it proved a popular area. Commuters used the ferries to work in Vancouver. Streetcars and early land speculation spurred interest in the area. Streets, city blocks and houses were slowly built around Lonsdale. Wallace shipyards and the Pacific Great Eastern Railway provided an industrial base, although the late arrival of the Second Narrows Railway Bridge in 1925 controlled development. Sawmills, logging, and small farms continued in the interwar years. Yet the nearby mountains also proved to be a permanent attraction. Ski areas were set up on Grouse Mountain and Mount Seymour. The North Vancouver Mountains have many drainages: Capilano, Mackay, Mosquito, Lynn, and Seymour rivers. The Depression again bankrupted the city, while the Second World War turned North Vancouver into the Clyde side of Canada with a large shipbuilding program. Housing the shipyard workers provided a new building boom, which continued on through the post-war years. By that time, North Vancouver became a popular housing area. The area around Lonsdale Avenue features several open community spaces, including Waterfront Park, Lonsdale Quay, Shipbuilders Square and a Burrard Dry Dock Pier. Sites of interest. Sites of interest in the city include Centennial Theatre, 2300 Lonsdale Avenue, First Church of Christ, Scientist, a local heritage site, North Vancouver Museum and AMP Archives, 209 West 4th Street, Presentation House Gallery, 333 Chesterfield Avenue, St. Edmund's Church, 535 Marne Avenue, a local heritage site, Trans-Canada Trail Pavilion, Waterfront Park, the Shipyards, near Lonsdale-Quay, which includes Shipbuilders Square and a Burrard dry dock pier on the site of the old Wallace Shipyard. Lonsdale-Quay Market, easily accessible from the Seabus, has a view of Vancouver's skyline and is locally owned and operated. Transportation. The City of North Vancouver is connected to Vancouver by two highway bridges, the Lions Gate Bridge and the Ironworkers Memorial Second Narrows Crossing, and also by passenger-only ferry, the Seabus. This system, as well as the bus system in North Vancouver, is operated by Coast Mountain Bus Company, an operating company of TransLink. The hub of the bus system is Lonsdale-Quay, location of the Seabus terminal. The main street in the city is Lonsdale Avenue, which begins at Lonsdale-Quay and goes north to 29th Street, where it continues in the district of North Vancouver, ending at Rockland Road. Highway 1, part of the Trans-Canada Highway, passes through the northern portion of the city. It is a freeway for its entire length within the City of North Vancouver. There are 3 interchanges on Highway 1 within the City of North Vancouver: Lynn Valley Road, Lonsdale Avenue, Westview Drive. Education. Public schools are managed by the North Vancouver School District, which operates 8 high schools and 30 elementary schools shared by the city and the District of North Vancouver. The Conseil Scolaire Francophone de la Colombie-Britannique operates 1 francophone school in that city, École André Pilot, which has both primary and secondary levels. There are also several independent private elementary and high schools in the area, including Bodwell High School and Lionsgate Christian Academy. Post-secondary education is available at Capilano University in the district, as well as at Simon Fraser University and the University of British Columbia in neighboring communities. Demographics. According to the 2011 Canadian census, the population of North Vancouver is 48,196, a 6.7% increase from 2006. The population density is 4,073.8 people per square km. The median age is 41.2 years old, which is a bit higher than the national median age at 40.6 years old. There are 24,206 private dwellings with an occupancy rate of 94.1%. According to the 2011 National Household Survey, the median value of a dwelling in North Vancouver is $599,985, which is significantly higher than the national average at $280,552. The median household income in North Vancouver is $52,794, a bit lower than the national average at $54,089. North Vancouver has one of the highest West Asian population ratios for any Canadian city at 7.2%. The racial makeup of North Vancouver is 68.8% white, 7.9% East Asian, 3.8% Chinese, 2.5% Korean, 1.6% Japanese, 7.3% Southeast Asian, 7.0% Filipino, 7.2% West Asian, 3.1% South Asian, 2.0% Aboriginal, 1.4% First Nations, 0.6% Métis. 1.2% Latin American, 0.8% Black, 0.5% Arab, 1.1% in multiracial, 1.7% including Metis, 0.1% other. Most residents of North Vancouver are either Christian or affiliate with no religion. 10.9% affiliate with another religion. For residents from the age of 25 years to 64, 95.3% have a high school diploma, 75.6% have a post-secondary degree, and only 4.7% don't have any certificate, diploma or degree. According to the 2001 Statistics Canada census, population, 44,303. Change, 6.8. Dwellings, 21,217. Area, 11.95. Density, 3,706.2. Has the highest level of fitness of any city in Canada. Population estimates according to BC Stats. Languages, mother languages as reported by each person. Source: surrounding municipalities.